Hello? Oh my god. Dude, I need to build this into my like start stream routine. I keep forgetting to double check if my mic works. I had to unplug it and like plug it back in. I'm so fucking dumb. Ah! Hello everyone. A little loud? It might be a Logitech thing. So what I realized, if I unplug and replug my mic, there's like filters on it that like it probably sounds more what you're used to now, right? If I like turn it on and off, it should like reapply the filters that it does. That is to say, yeah, I don't sound like this at all, actually. In real life, Logitech is making me actually sound like a normal human. My ASMR voice is actually an absolute fabrication. I actually sound like a 10-year-old girl in real life. Crazy, right? Alright, anyways, here's the song I was gonna play. Also, I uploaded this song to my YouTube channel to see if it would get copyright striked, and it didn't. So I'm hoping I don't get destroyed for this, but we'll have to see what happens. Also, chat is really fast. I don't know what our actual number is, but you guys are like really, really eager to talk. $150? It doesn't feel like 150. It's crazy. We're at 20? Oh shit. Man, I really fell off. I guess I gotta rethink my life. Okay, it feels like real-time chat is faster than on-screen. Wait, what do you mean? Okay, I feel like there's some core tenets of my stream I should encourage and remind you guys. Because it feels like we have a lot of like new people from the last time I streamed. For most, I feel like it's pretty safe to say most of the time you can check the description of the live stream, and like the first paragraph is as much of the context as you probably need. So try that before you ask me things, please, because I mean, it's not like I'm not gonna hate you for asking, but I'm probably gonna ignore you, you know? Anyways, basically, when we did our games with Solar, our versus Saxton Hale matches, I think for the video it would be cool to contrast his ability and his gameplay against like an average like random person. So that's what I'm here to do. We'll play like one game of that, and then I'm probably gonna go dip and like make the video. So also, I think I'll repeat this later when we actually like pick someone to be Hale as well. But be aware that you have to understand that like I'm not gonna make fun of you in the video, right? I'm just gonna say like this is how you performed and whatever. But we don't want to be judged by people on the internet, you know, like be careful, you know. I think actually what we can do is we'll just set up the server, and then if you don't want to be the guy in the video, then you can just kill bind, and we'll just wait until a guy who doesn't kill bind or something. So we'll do that. Okay, anything you guys want to say? Feels like there's a ton of new people here, so it might be good to just like sit and answer some questions first before we dive into it. Alright, are you guys okay? You got you got pressing things on your mind? What's up? That's not really a question. Can you wait a little? I need to update. What, TF2? How do you... I mean... You can probably get it in time before I start TF2. Gonna give chat a chance to talk about things. Europe or test server? Test server. I mean, it really doesn't make a difference, but my test server is more accessible. The European server, it is like a pain in the ass. I mean, it's not that bad, but it's like managing the server is definitely not as smooth. You know what I mean? So obviously, if I have a choice, I'm just gonna prefer the test server because that's the one I have set up for like the long term, right? So I have all of the, you know, corners rounded and everything's like very smooth and efficient. Okay, I feel like I can probably go. You guys are just saying like random things. You guys are like enjoying. It's like recess. You guys are just all running around in circles, and I think it's okay. I don't need to. I don't need to observe this. Why is your mic so peaky? I'm sitting too close to my mic. In videos, I have like more distance to it, but mic is still pretty loud compared to normal. I don't know if I can really fix this, honestly. It might be an OBS thing. Maybe? I don't know. Let me try... Okay, I turned off my limit. Oh god, it looks terrible. Okay, I turned the limiter back on. Wait, I don't... Wait, what the hell? Wait, it's... Okay, the waveform doesn't look good. Wait, this is weird. I actually don't know how to fix this, actually. I don't think I did anything... All I did was unplug and replug in my microphone. Wait, what? This is weird. I can already tell by the waveform this is like not normal. Actually, yeah, it's like I'm actually pretty far from the mic and it's still like going crazy. Unplugging the mic fucked everything. I've done this before like multiple times though, so I don't know how this is the time where it's like, brah, you know? Let me try, maybe I'll do the Logitech thing again and see if that makes a difference. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Hello, hello. I don't know if it's better? Wait, I can't tell. I don't know what you guys are reacting to. Hello? Yeah, I don't know. I think it's... No, I think... Wait, hold on. The only person I can trust is Dilly. Dilly, is it still fucked or are we okay? How is it? I mean, I don't know... Like, I genuinely have no idea how I would even, like, approach this to, like, fix. It's fine. Okay, what I was trying to say, though, like, when the mic does sound normal, is that for, like, live streams, because of, like, the way I have to, like, play the game and all this other stuff, then, it will, like, on live stream I sound different to, videos, you know? In videos, I have, like, a slightly different environment. Why is Uncle Dane here? Not that you can't be here. I don't have a fucking, what's it called, restraining order on you. Like, you're allowed in the premises, you know, you're not banned. It's just kind of random and inexplicable. Wait, what's this question? What are you gonna name your son? I'd probably name him something sensible, because I feel like I've heard too many internet horror stories of some kid being named, like, I don't know, something like way too avant-garde. Actually, I remember, like, my mom said that she used to have a coworker called Circle. And then I think my older brother had, like, he knew a guy in high school called, like, Healthy or something. And it's just, like, just name them things. Or, like, English names, you know? But also, for context, I didn't grow up in America. Like, this was in Hong Kong. So it's like, there is also a bit of a language barrier. And, you know, I don't think you can blame them for having an awkward name, but that's like in the back of my head. Just name them like a normal... I mean, also because if you give them a fucking whack-ass name, they're gonna get bullied at school. It's just unnecessary suffering upon them, you know? Name them Cow Mangler 5000. Trench's bot is broken? Uh-oh. Oh shit. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna hide my screen. I need to check on the trenches. Wait, did it explode? This would be quite inconvenient because I don't think it's nice when things explode. Oh, it ran out of memory. Wait, why? Oh, is it because we don't have... Oh, I think the thing that restarts the server is not on. Hold on, okay, I think I need to fix something. I think there's a plugin that we use to make the server restart every day so it doesn't do this and like explode because it ran out of memory. And I think it's because of that it's broken. The problem is that this plugin that we used to do it doesn't have like a very intuitive name. Like what we're literally doing is making it run cron jobs, but it's like the plugin itself isn't called anything like that. So I don't know what the fuck. I don't know which one what I'm looking for to do this, man. Hold on. Sorry for the black screen. I think I should fix this because I'm gonna forget. Or I don't know, man. Hold on, I need to try and Google like what plugin this might be called. Trying to find like which plugin we use, and then maybe I'll have some idea of like what the plugin is called. Dude, fuck. I think Shonik Jr. I don't know, man. I think Show isn't that crazy of a username, but it's definitely still a bit too strange for like a person's name, right? I don't feel like I could do it with a straight face. Like at this point, actually, I'm like so terminally online that like I actually think it's more natural for people to call me like Shonik than my actual government first name. But I wouldn't want, like, if people met me in person and whatever and they called me Shonik, I think like that's actually more normal. And like I would react to that like less like crazily than like if they called me my government name. But I don't think my kid would be named that. I think like best, like the most you could do is convince me to put that as like my kid's middle name or something. But I don't think he can do a first name. That's crazy, right? Also, I don't know if I can figure this out right now. I think I'll just tell one of my other admins, see if they have time to figure it out. Oh, I'm typing something. I think we forgot to re-enable whatever the cron job plugin is, but I don't know what it's called because it's named something dumb, and I am streaming right now. Okay. Thank you. The server crashed to out of memory space, so we should fix this ASAP. Okay, alright. Sorry for hiding the screen. I know you're... I just put you into darkness. You know, honestly, on the topic of names, isn't it crazy that Uncle Dane called himself Uncle Dane? Like, I don't know how he came up with that, you know? Like, what a fucking insane name. Okay, I'm gonna launch the server. Let's go do something. Like honestly, like if you peered into Uncle Dane's mind, it must be like a minefield in there, you know? Like crazy. Alright, I'm launching TF2. Nice, thank you, Durinsky. Thank you, Mod, for posting the IP. The server's not up yet, though. I need to go launch it, too. Do I need to do anything special? Ah, fuck, I'll just launch it and hope for the best. If it breaks, we'll deal with it then. Wait, what? Oh, no, I need to fix my TF2. Wait, hold on. Oh, no. I might actually not even get in time. Dude, I was dealing with the most fucked up and stupid thing yesterday. You know how we did like the Uncle Dane's, or sorry, the Solar Light stuff, right? And the very last game that we played, or actually I guess you might need more context than that. In TF2, you can ask the server to record the gameplay footage, and then what produces is like a file you can run within TF2. And bad password, there's a password on it? Oh, so there is. Oh, I see. Well, I mean, you're only missing out on like item tests. I promise you, you're good. I will turn off the password after I get in. Hold on, I'll finish yapping after we load up the map, I guess. Alright, if you are a chatter who wants to be a Saxon Hill and fight people, what map would you want? What is the chatter's like choice? And I'm just gonna pick whatever one people seem to spam the most. We're talking about Saxon Hill maps. So you cannot pick Outburst, by the way. Mall? Mall would be not bad because it's like the same as the one he did, right? Maybe we do pick Mall. Everyone's Mall? Okay. Some people are like randomly dying. I'm sorry, the bot isn't smart enough to know when I ask people to tell me something. But yeah, so TF2 lets you create like gameplay recordings and then you can play them back later, right? So like if something happened, I can reload the events of the game and it'll be like, you know, I can make like 600 different what's it called, like re-recordings, and like take the same picture from like different angles and such, like take videos from different angles. So the one for Solar Light's last game at Mole, I thought it was broken, and I spent like 5 hours yesterday trying to figure it out. That's why when I launched the game just now, it was in like default TF2, and it was trying to tell me how to play the game. Alright, anyways, if you haven't noticed somehow, server is open, you can join. It's the IP in the at the top of the chat box. EU server? No, that's on the American one now. I don't wanna fucking be subjected to European ping anymore. Oh man, but I'm European. Just stop being European, then. I don't know how you didn't think of this yet. Anyways, yeah, this is about all the streams are gonna be. I'm gonna be here to like play this one game. I was gonna not stream today actually until I remembered that this is a thing I should probably do. And it lines up, so I might as well. Why is voice chat on? Wait, what the fuck? Wait, how did this happen? I didn't change my configs ever. Wait, hold on, I need to fix this. Probably. Keep voice chat on, it'll be funny. Might not be as funny as you think, you know? No. What the hell? Why did I turn on voice chat in the server? What the hell? Okay, apparently I did turn it on, but I don't know why I did this. Oh wait, let me double check I changed the right server config. I might have did it on the wrong one. Okay, it's correct. Yeah, that's really weird. I don't know. I don't remember what I did it for. Did we recently do something on the test server where like voice chat was like important or like useful? I don't know why I would have ever turned this on. That's so weird. Alright, well I guess this guy can play it out. I'm also stuck as a heavy. I think I'm not gonna assume this guy wants to be in the video, but I'm gonna remind people in the server. I'm not even pausing the timer for this guy. Yeah, I think I'll just let it go actually, because I don't want to be in a situation where he's like, oh, I didn't know this was happening. The next guy who becomes Hale, I'm gonna pause the timer for you. You can see how well you do compared to Solar Light, and I will use it in the video. So like if you don't want to be in the video and possibly have people judge you, then like kill bind, okay? But the next person who plays, this is like the burden upon you. So be aware, okay? Is voice chat normally on in 100 players? It's on the trenches. But it's like proximity voice chat, so when you hear people like near you. Alright, where is this guy? I feel like we have a surprising amount of heavies. We have 13 heavies. VC was on because of Trench's voice chat. Oh! Interesting. I guess that could be why, but I don't know why I would change in the server config rather than just use a server command. Oh, actually, I can see why. Okay, that makes sense. He cracked the code. That doesn't make sense. I didn't hear proximity VC while on the trenches. What if people just didn't talk? What if the people around you didn't talk? Did you consider that in your methodology? Dude, it's so weird. I feel like it's such a strange contrast that is not quite as action-packed as when we were playing with Solar. I'm like, where is Hale? Alright, just kill me so I can spectate. I'm actually trying to die. Oh, I think this might be where I die. Oh, nope, still alive. Alright, well. In-game, there's proxy chat in the trenches? Yes. What? This medic is hoovering me, but there's nothing I can do. Wait, we're down to 32 people? How did I survive to 32 left? I feel like I've just been bumbling around in circles. Oh wait, we can cap. Okay, okay, next round. We will... So the next hale, if you don't want to be judged, you should kill bind. Alright, let's see if he's gonna end his own life. Wait, he's up for it. What's his name? No, I'm just... I assume it's like I'm just joking or something. Oh wait, could we not kill bind earlier, or... Okay, well, I don't... What's happening? I don't... maybe he didn't hear me. I'm not sure what he's on. Maybe I should just slay him. I don't feel like he's... Alright, I mean... I guess we can let it ride for a bit. Wait, where is he? Oh, he's not in the corner anymore. You can't even fucking see. I don't understand what this guy... Are we pausing timers? That's what I wanted to do, but he walked out the gate and he just like... Or he came out the gate just like walking around and shit and just trolling. I'm not sure what he wants. Alright. Oh wow, look at the time. Oh, the point's unlocked already? I guess we just capped then. Alright, I think at this point, actually, I can't really take like implicit like agreement. If you're actually interested in playing Hale, and you're trying, say so in chat. Otherwise, I'm gonna assume that you're not like willingly participating. Okay, wait, alright. Reds, are you willfully participating? Oh, they already started. We have time for this shit. Okay, okay, it looks right. It looks right. All right, I'm gonna pause the timer. All right, let's see. I mean, he's getting fucking destroyed. He just walked into like 100 people. I would like to. Unfortunately, you're in the chat and you're not in the video game. It's kind of hard for you to be the Hale. Because you're in YouTube chat and you're in your, you know, web browser rather than like Team Fortress 2 on Steam. That is kind of a barrier you'd have to cross first, unfortunately. That was the first time and it didn't count. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I know it's kind of like too late by then. Dude, we've been absolutely fucking, like, smacking this guy. He's still at, like, insane amounts of health. I feel like we're like, industrial meat grinding this Saxton Hale, and he's still so healthy. What is his name, Reds? Alright, now I can chill. I finally died. Yeah, I think, I have a feeling that he might not be doing so well. Do we even count this? This is like... It's almost like comically like... I'm not sure if he's trying very much. I mean, maybe he is trying his best, but he just doesn't he doesn't really know strategies, or I don't know. This almost feels like straw manning to be like, the average Joe would... Look how bad the average Joe is doing. You know? count it. I think what I would do is I'll give like, I think what I'll do is I'll just give like a few people like a chance to do it, and then I'll just pick the best one from that. He can't destroy a dispenser. It is quite the contrast. You should play Hale. I would actually do worse than this guy. Like, I don't even have reload bound. Like, it's not happening, man. Also, I did have like a... Actually, it was on Mo. On like the first game of Mo, I got picked to play Hale in like the pre-game. And it wasn't great. That's why we want to see you play Hale. I mean, the thing is, I've played this game enough that it wouldn't even be fair to use me as like the benchmark of like the average Joe. Also, it's kind of more fun to spectate and just talk to chat. Alright, make sure I swap to engineer, so next game I can just put a dispenser down and kill bind. His ass is not winning. Yeah, he has like 20k and 55 to go. Yeah, kind of a rough one. The people are so emboldened to chase him down. Like, fucking Saxton Hill is running for his life. He's gonna turn this around? I see. Well, his fist is red. Oh, well, there he goes. Alright, Patrick, are you a willing participant? Patrick, you can kill bind Patrick if you don't want to be subject to this. Okay, he says he's a willing participant. Let me put down my one dispenser and leave this mortal plane. Let's see how he fares. Patrick is good? Okay, we'll see. Not sure it doesn't inspire as much confidence right now. Did he get stunned by the huntsman? I don't think he did, right? He is trying to jump over people right now, I think. He got an engineer. He's gonna get this AFK heavy. You take the wins where you can get him. Well, the Demo Man mob has arrived. Am I still a Banny editor? I haven't edited him. I haven't done anything for him since like 2018. Wait, it's literally it's been 8 years since, or almost 8 years. Let's go, Patrick. I don't know if it's really going anywhere right now. Almost possibly the worst possible time to say the phrase "let's go." Has he? Oh, he typed "God help me." Hey, my dispenser is still up. Nice, soldier down. Dude, there's still 82 people? This guy has... This is actually, I think he's going for something crazy. He's going for a pacifist run. That's what's happening. Oh, I think I understand his strategy. He's trying to win them over with peace and love. I see what's going on. Timer? Oh. I mean, I don't think it matters, but sure, we'll pause it for him. Is the point open regardless of time? The point opens when the timer hits 0. You pause the timer, there is no point unlocking. Alright? Oh, well, sorry, Hale, that's an inaccessible area. Bro, that's our Hale tried to go out of bounds. That's crazy. Oh, sentry down, let's go. Nice. Do I draw with like a pencil, you mean? I think I had a phase when I was a kid where I tried it, but I didn't really enjoy it, to be honest. I think what's also interesting is to consider like how vast like content creation is, you know? Because there's stuff like movie VFX that I have like very little clue about, and like I actually still need to get around to like learning Blender at some point as well. And yeah, no, there's a ton of stuff I'm like terrible at. I think like, I don't know, there's something about like physical medium that kind of like annoys me. I feel like if I was gonna draw, I'd rather draw on like an iPad or something, or like try to do like animation. But yeah, I don't know, I gave it a shot as a kid. This didn't really like hit me. I'm gonna make a video about the May 1st Tier 2 update. I actually had an idea to talk about it as like an opportunity to basically explain what the TF SDK update is. And I might still do it, but it kind of depends on how I feel after I finish this solo like Saxton Hale video. I don't know, maybe it's good to just like do it regardless, even if it's a bit late. Might as well. But I'm honestly undecided right now. I'm not sure which way I lean. But I mean, I did intend to like do it if like I had it written down that like whenever after they started publicly accepting pull requests, I wrote down that I should make a video about the update as soon as they like the first like GitHub update comes out, you know? The first tier 2 update with GitHub merges comes out. Do you have any ideas floating around your head on cool shit you could do with TF SDK? There are two things that... Oh, actually, there's like three. There's like three things that we already have in the pipeline that involve the SDK, so yes. If you're like a regular stream watcher, you would know like... Actually, I've talked about all of them, so you would know about all of the things in progress. Is Solar Light Hale? No, these are... You should check the description. These are random people playing Hale. And I'm doing this for the sake of seeing if it'd be interesting to have, like, contrast to how he did, you know? Drawing is a steep learning curve, and to get good, you need a year or two to get progress. Yeah, the other thing is that it's just not... I don't think, like, it really clicks in my brain the way, say, like, making a video is interesting to me, so... Yeah. Mostly watch your long form? Yeah, that's fair. I think, like, I wouldn't say that my stream is, like, for everyone either. If you happen to enjoy it, then I think that's cool. Would you open to more collabs if the opportunity arises? I've always been open to collab, to be honest, but it's just that, like, for most of my time, it hasn't, like, made sense to, like, what am I gonna collab on? Talking to people about, like, coding stuff, you know? Like, what kind of collab would I do? When I was still, back when I was talking about, like, hey, how, you know, how broken the game is and shit. If it makes sense to, if it, like, I mean, I did go on that, like, Banny event thing, right, when he, did that thing. Yeah, I think it's always been about, like, if it made sense to, rather than, like, if I want to. I don't know... If it makes sense, I don't know if there's anyone that I wouldn't collab with. If, like... I don't know, I can't really imagine, like, how it couldn't work, you know? Even if it was, like... I don't know, if it was some guy who does, like, Hollow Knight videos, and, like, you could still collab with him with, like, oh, Hollow Knight YouTuber, first time trying TF2 or something, right? Like, there's nothing particularly, you know, like, wrong with it. Inherently wrong with it. That's the word I was looking for. collab with the code comments. What about a political commentator? Okay, actually, yeah, you did find the one loophole. Or the one exception. Yeah, I don't think I would do anything with any, like, politics stuff. Doing better than the last guy? People are getting bored in chat and they're saying the timer should be on. If people are getting bored even just shooting a guy in the back. Why does Hale lose so much in 100 players? What do you mean? Lose? What do you... I mean, I'm not sure what you mean by lose. Because Solar also did win, so then it's not impossible to win. We'll see 100 men is a lot of men. That's literally also the perfect response to the people who are like, the gorilla would never, or the gorilla wins against 100 people. It's 100 fucking people, man. Solar's a Demo Knight main's not a fair statement. I agree. I'm just saying that I don't know what he means by, like, what's his question? What about 200 people? Wait, so I said that I think 100 humans would beat the gorillas, and then you said, what about 200 people? So they went even harder then? Like, the gorilla turns into, like, paste. Okay, I feel like, I don't know, at this point should we just end his suffering? Nah, actually I think it's okay, we'll let him die. I'll just wait. It's also funny that there is such a interesting line. I feel like all of the dead people who are in the server are like, end it please, I want to play the game. And then the few people in-game who don't agree of ending it are like, the people who are still alive. Alright, only 3,000 more health to go. 300 health. Okay, at this point you should just die, right? Like, you have 300 health, you're not... Dude, you're not winning this. Okay, I'd win, he's... Okay. Nice, nice. You think someone would make a PR to TFT to fix the object size limit? That's not possible. SDK code only has... Like... I don't know how to describe this. Like... The short of it is that only has quote-unquote surface level code. So stuff like object limit stuff is too deep, and we don't have, like, we don't even have the code to see it and, like, let alone touch it, you know what I mean? It's just not, like, it's not released. Why? Because Valve didn't want us to have it. That's literally it. They decided that the cutoff for what the public should have is, like, this surface level stuff, and any deeper, we're not giving it to them, and that's it. That's all. There's no other reason than that. Like, it's just because, like, literally, because, like, Eric Smith decided. I want to test his health. I'm slaying this guy. We got time. We got stuff to do. Let's do it through the timer, because I'm a little scared this might crash the server if I just slay him. Your crimes against Tooth are gonna land you in prison? Yeah, might as well... I have committed many crimes, in this lifetime. They finally caught on. You know, if who's that mystery killer that like never got solved, like the Zodiac killer or something? Like if he got caught, it's just, you know, like I don't know if he would even personally be upset about it. It's just, wow, you guys finally figured it out, huh? You know? We're paying? Oh, true. Dude, it's all the solo like viewers here who I started the stream and chat was going insanely fast. I just forgot about it. I guess I could ping it, but at this point I'm not sure if you're really getting much out of it. Here you go, I've obligated I've done my obligation and Discord isn't bothered. Oh, Solar's here? Solar. This is literally the Omni-Man meme where he's like, look at what they have to do to mimic a fraction of my power. I think it might be interesting for the video I end up making to contrast your gameplay against like a quote-unquote average Joe. So this is what I'm doing. I'm seeing how an average person might perform to see if it's interesting. The only problem is that they're all just running straight in. And it's like almost like it feels like I'm strawmanning to present this as the performance of an average Joe. You know what I mean? It's like almost unfair. But I guess I'll decide that like later upon some, you know, further review of how things went. One of the past fortress deaths was backseat gaming me for my losses. Damn. It's okay, you still came out on top. I guess this is like when Froyo 5-0s a team, but there's always more to learn. Or something like that. Is this strawmanning when this is the third sample? Yeah, I'm not sure if I would say it is actually strawmanning, but it feels that way. You know what I mean? Maybe what I'll do is I'll show multiple. Actually, then like viewers would have the context of it. Yeah, actually that's what I should do then. I'll just show how like 3 random people perform, then it's like people can literally just see that it's like a more than just like one guy who did terribly. Solar, how often do you play TF2 with a keyboard? There's no way he's honestly just always playing on a controller. That's crazy. You turn off the timer? Fair, thank you for reminding me. Alright, it is off now. No, I just forgot to... Yeah, I forgot to turn off the timer, because I can't do it immediately when the game starts. Because there's setup time. And like, because it's not something I have to do immediately, I just end up like sidetracking and forgetting. What type of gorilla would it be? What, who, the average person? I don't think I'm just leaving it as Saxton Hale. Controller is more of a fun novelty. You know what you should do, Solar? I don't know if you thought of this, but you should do a comp season where you do controller only, but you play like a meta class. Though I guess maybe you can quote-unquote cheese it if you did medic, right? You could probably... Actually, I don't know. Maybe... Yeah, I don't know. I guess, like, of all the classes, though, medic is probably the most controller playable. Maybe. Might be hard to hit bows on the controller. True, but you're not playing at the highest level, right? You can get away with... Like, for example... there's also... a season where Shade played like Overdose, right? You can like, I don't know, if your team knows you're like, what's it called, indebted to or like burdened with a degree of like restrictions, they can play around it, right? And then they can, yeah, I don't know. No, yeah, surely at this point it like matters too much to both, right? I guess like they can. I don't know, if they just know that you have to be a bit more careful with like communicating when you want your arrow, then maybe that's okay. I think it's probably doable, actually, thinking more about it. But also, as far, I mean, I haven't personally used it, but I've heard gyro controls on controllers are like pretty damn good. Oh, server chugged a bit. We had a comedy break. This is what in the movie when it pauses and so you're wondering how I got into this situation, huh? Wait, he's 48k to 32? Wait, it looked kind of iffy for a bit, but he's actually kind of doing it. This isn't like... I mean, on paper, like, if Solar Light was in this position now, I think he could pull it off. Wait, this guy actually has, like, a solid shot. If he plays all his cards right. I've heard people say gyro should replace aim assist. I mean, at this point, the cat's out of the bag, right? Like, if you ever do that, people are gonna be fucking pissed, right? They're too used to it, right? If, like, gyro was available since, like, day one, like, since, like, the first, like, PlayStation 1 or something, or I guess since when, like, aim assist was invented for controllers, then you could probably do it, but at this point, it's kind of like too late, right?
But 8 is next to 6.
Thank you for your money, but I really do not know what you're trying to say. Like, I get that you're probably trying to make the joke about like 786 or whatever. I really don't know. I'm sorry. Okay, do that initiativity. It's okay, I don't think you're missing anything. I'm probably gonna end it here. Because I think this run is fine. This guy had like a pretty like decent run. And I don't think I would feel too bad using this. This is like good enough for the purposes I was imagining. Can we have one more? I feel like a parent being negotiated with. I guess sure. It's not even 2 yet. I guess I have, I'll entertain this last one. This guy has 150 ping. Dude, it's like we should killbind him for his sake. Does he even know what's happening? Dude, you cannot play at 150 ping. That's crazy. All right, well, let's see. Let's let him try, I suppose. $150 ping is not that bad. I don't know. There's a COD streamer that uses a gyro control in his right hand for aiming and a normal controller in his left for moving. Wait, but why? I mean, at that point, you're basically playing mouse and keyboard, aren't you? But also, like, why? Is it, like... I'm not saying this from the perspective of, like, wow, what an idiot. I'm saying this because I don't actually... I almost never play controller games. So, like, is it because gyro aiming makes it hard to use the left thumbstick? Like, I'm not understanding why that even makes sense to do. Like, what is the advantage he's getting out of it by having 2 controllers? Is it, like, more ergonomic? Is, like, a Switch controller thing? Like a Switch Joy-Con situation? Your left hand doesn't have to move and your right hand's like an air mouse. I see. If I can play on a steering wheel, you can try a controller. I'm not saying I don't hate. I'm not saying I hate controllers. I just don't play games that require controllers, or like it really makes sense to. Like this isn't like me playing Mario Odyssey on a keyboard, you know? If I like had a Switch and I played Mario Odyssey, I would use the controller, like for sure. This is, it's not like against my religion. I'm not like a controller vegan. It's just that I just don't. I'm just not in like a situation where I use it. Dude, has this this hale is so stuck. Timer? At this point, the timer is like extending his suffering. Alright, whatever, we'll go for it, sure. I only use controllers when it's a driving game or the game's really broken of a keyboard. I mean, it's okay to have a preference. Just do what you're comfortable with. Bro, after didn't watch Solar's versus Saxton Hale video. Honestly, would it have been useful? Like, can someone quote me a passage from, or a excerpt from Solar's video where it would have been relevant here? I don't really remember the video, but it's outdated. Like, I'm not saying his video has no useful information, but like, do we have any examples of what would even apply? How to move efficiently, how to break buildings. Yeah, that's fair, actually. Yeah, I think it's pretty important to know, like, how, like, what, what's it called? Like, what abilities to use for what, right? Knowing that the ice punch, like, instant kills buildings is pretty useful. I think that's fair. Timer? I thought I paused it. Yeah, it's not going. Dar, are you... Dar, are you fucking stupid? There's 600 people in chat right now. I feel slightly bad because I didn't... Like... I don't... Like, this stream is gonna last for maybe, like 10 more minutes. This is not supposed to get this out of hand. Oh, he died. These games are going surprisingly quick. It's only like 1:53. I'll play you one more and I'll leave like I'll leave after 2 p.m. Or like I leave when the match extends past that point. I'm always shocked how the server stays full. I think honestly, like, this isn't my normal viewership. These are people from like the Solar Light stream like a few days ago. Or from like the Dilbertron video. This is definitely not normal. I don't get like 600 people just like sitting around like chitting myself, you know? If I was doing like some sort of like crazy event, I'd like, you know, make more sense, but yeah. No, this is not normal. Oh, I got a description tag. Awesome. What was his name? Clive. What was I saying? Yeah, but I mean, there's just like 600 people here. The server's gonna be full. There's just no way it isn't. At like about 300 people, that's like enough for the server to start like being overpopulated, you know? So that's just how it is. People want to participate. The Saxton from last game finished off the Saxton. This must be a good sign, right? At this point, he must have learned. Right? What the hell did he... What the fuck? He just airshot someone with his slam. That was badass. That guy got absolutely fucking destroyed. I think it's kind of interesting to see the comparison to Solar. I think like I'm noticing that a lot of the things I took for granted watching Solar's gameplay isn't as like for certain, right? There's 10 AFK people. It just happens, man. It's 100 people. If it was 24 players, I might care to try and make sure nobody's AFK, but like 100 people, I'm just not... This is not like worth the time and effort, you know? You can get 2k viewers if I put Dane, Purple, Soundsmith, Solar in the title. That gets... People would be fucking pissed at me though. They'd just be like, this guy is literally just lying. SEO min-maxer. The problem is that you'd maybe get like one stream like that and then your potential would be depressed in the future, right? People would like catch on, they would learn. How many views would Germa TF2 get? Hey, that's like bordering on malicious. That's like dude, I feel like that's how you actually ruin your standing in the community. Like I think people would actually be genuinely upset by that. And I don't even think that would be like unjustified. Like that's just actually just shitty to a lot of people like that. Lazy Purple and Soundsmith play VSH, huge drama. Did he figure it out? You can you can add huge drama to anything, and it just sounds insane as long as it involves like more than one person. Sho and his mom have like a friendly conversation, a huge drama. Wait, it actually works on everything. Sho has a friendly talk with his therapist. Huge drama. Okay, I mean, so far he's not like behind, right? He's like 96k to 57 people. It's like kind of okay. That kind of works with hot take as well. What do you mean? Are you saying that just saying like someone is saying hot takes? New live stream, playing casual, brackets, hot takes. You can put hot take if I have any meaningless statement. You guys would click if it was like hot take, I don't like pyro. Like, is that what you're saying? I guess I can maybe kind of see it. I hate how drama has been reduced to a meaningless word. I think that's really just humans and like the progression of time and language. I mean, this is literally what's been happening with medical terms, right? It's like, isn't dumb a medical term in the past, and then we just like took it, right? We just keep taking like this science field's words to describe things and then misappropriating it. Like, I don't know if stupid was a medical term. Idiot was a medical term. Yeah, it just happens, man. Like, Scam, I think, on YouTube is like a pretty good example of it, where it's like absolutely anything is a scam these days. It's like, at this point, scam just means that, like, something kind of bad happened to me. And, like, any word to describe something bad, like insane, has been, like, really diluted. How many people on blue? Oh, I see. You're a blind viewer. On the screen at the bottom, it says there's 44 people left. I'm glad the stream can be accessible for all types of people. Though I'm kind of curious how you found this stream in the first place. I guess maybe you enjoy, like, the TF2 ASMR. Who's Saxton? His name is Clive Rossfield. Holy shit. There's also such a whiplash with Hale. He hits like 10 people with like a Giga Ultra Punch, and then one guy died. Okay, I think this is like good footage though. I'm gonna depart when this concludes. Yeah. I guess I'll take the time to plug, if you like are new and you're really into the streams, you can check the description. There's like information about how you can sign up for like alerts if you want to like catch future ones and stuff like that. Otherwise, I hope you had fun for the brief versus Saxon Hill games we had. Can I switch to distillery? I could, but I think this is enough for the purposes of what I want to accomplish. And I think, in the grand scheme of things, I should go and finish the video. That is probably a better allotment of the time that I have. Is not enough for us? Okay. Cool. You should procrastinate more. The thing is, I don't want to procrastinate. I'm actually pretty interested in writing it out and getting it done as well. Are you good enough to have imposter syndrome? What does that mean? Imposter syndrome for what? He's cooked, he doesn't know how to deal with the sentry guns. At this stage, he needs to use his ice punch to get in, right? Because the stomp just isn't gonna cut it. Oh, well, but he... Also, I mean, I don't think it would have made a difference, but we can pretend that soldier jumped into the Saxon Hill to defend the sentry guns and neutralize the stomp. Dude, that was like a fucking... That's like when NASA sends out a rocket to divert like an asteroid heading for Earth. That was crazy. I think honestly the sentries would have like kept Hale back anyways, but that was we can pretend for a moment that was an epic moment. And he sacrificed himself for the country, for humanity. This seems like a close game. There's like 10 sentries on the roof. Oh, he had his chance and he missed his stop. Oh no. Poor Hale. He missed the medic? Damn. Oh. When was... Oh, he got a scout. Wait, is it the comeback? Henji's just BMing him, he's not even looking at him. No, it's over. But he got pretty close. He had a good run. Honestly, I kind of wonder if the devs of this game mode should just make it so you don't take knockback when you slam. Though I mean, I guess it's also a purely 100-player thing, when you just have too many sentry guns, and they literally didn't make the game mode for this. Alright, anyways though. Alright, GG. I'm thankful to everyone who participated, but I'm sorry, I didn't mean to start this stream and like I expected maybe like 200, 300 people to show up. Like, it's not meant to be like a big stream at all. This was like, I've been doing this thing where I've been trying to stick to streaming around this time at like an hour ago, like starting the stream an hour ago every Saturday. And I was like, well, I can fulfill my obligation and get some footage for the video, so I guess I might as well, you know? And I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. Fuck. Oh no, I just cursed myself. I hate this feeling. This is like one of the feelings I hate the most. Because I'm gonna like think about this for the rest of the day. Like it's never gonna leave my mind. I'm gonna be so distracted. Yeah, it's just basically it's supposed to be like a small thing, and it wasn't supposed to like fucking balloon to this. Don't forget to yell, look in my eyes. No, they don't get it. I don't want to freak people out. But yeah, it's meant to just be like a small thing. So I'm sorry, but I'm gonna close the stream out here. I will see you all next time. Don't end the server? I don't know what you guys are gonna do in here. What if you guys end up doing illegal crime? It's just not... I can't do that. What if you guys organize like a terrorist attack on America? Wow, I'm not looking. You would let us do illegal crime, right? Well, that's a difficult question. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry I had to be this way. But see you next time. See you next time.